That's maybe like 2 runs, if we're lucky. This start's not... It's not horrible, it's not super great. Golf clubs is okay. You can do some stuff if you get some early shielding. Arms dealer is fantastic. Okay. I feel a lot better about this run. We can go for non-weapon items. We need to get some healing, at least initially. Hey, Modbot, thank you for the 2 months. Much appreciated. Hope you're doing well. So here we have some two. We're definitely buying this one. We could buy the textiles too. It's a bit more expensive. The issue with this one is just it's expensive and I'm not going to use it. So I'm just wasting 4 gold when I could buy weapons. Yeah, I think I just buy this and hold. And we'll probably go for the drone. Ignite is okay too. Drone has 2 weapons though. Right, and weapons is 60 armor. On top of cooldown reduction and crit chance, which are both playable. I wouldn't use the crit chance on this weapon at the moment. I just think long-term golf clubs are too slow for the meta, in my opinion. Like in the late game, like if you're winning every fight or you're playing Vineyard, then yeah, it's you can win with it. But you know, people like one-shot you with Vanessa or Dooley, or like people one-shot you with every hero. So you sometimes don't have the time to skill this. Yeah, so this is nice because boom, 30 HP already. 1 income is normally pretty good, though I don't think you need it. And small items are really nice because you can get a bunch of small weapons and just pay a very cheap price, yeah. So yeah, this is just why it's very good. Paying 2 gold for this. And I can also get another heal item. So, yeah, just ton of free health. I'm never using this. That's never been happening. And then last here, probably just get a small weapon. Aw, Modbot, thanks for gifting 5 subs. Isn't Kurki just better golf clubs? It's smaller golf clubs, but the potential's lower and it's slower. Slightly slower, right? Golf clubs used to be 6. Now it's 7, where Kurki is 8. So it's slower, plus it doesn't scale as fast. The base one is 10, where for golf clubs it's 20 to 40. That one's 10 to 30. But it is smaller, which lets you fit in more like flexible items. So it is like, I would say like overall in like the late game when your item slots matter, it's better. But in the early game, you just want more damage to kill people. So it wouldn't necessarily be better in that particular situation. We're gonna go for the small weapon because it's just free HP. So we're essentially just abusing arms dealer right here. So we don't want any of these items. They're not that good. Well, Yo-Yo's okay, but not right now. What's really strong is doubling your HP and having 600 health day 1. Like that's where the OP-ness is right here. Pyramid and solo QBGs. Ew. Yeah, disgusting. Yeah, so he can't win. This is exactly what I'm talking about. He does not have the damage to beat me. Though there is like he does have 500 damage. So he does have damage, but like this is 10 seconds and this is already bigger. So there's no way like in the course of it he would beat me. Like the life preserver 30 armor is not going to be enough, so we should just get this one here. That's a base. Oh, so he started with life preserver. So this player started with life preserver and then got this from the, I guess bought this. Right, yeah, bought it and won a fight. Yeah, won one of the early fights. Okay. So small non-weapon is not important. Chocobar is okay, but with arms dealer you have enough HP. So me now as we go. Regal Blade would probably be the best hits here. Some other hits are decent too. Now you could go for the more shielding. But I don't currently want to waste my money here, so I'm just gonna look. Yeah, so we had Regal Blade. This is definitely one of the best weapons for Pygmalien, because first of all, it just works with whatever you're. If you have arms dealer, it like synergizes, so you're not like buying items that are like splitting up your income, and it just like it's very fast. It's way faster than this, and you can scale it into infinity. So yeah. So now we actually have a direction we can play this instead. Obviously, right now it's not better, but if we can level it up, then it'll definitely be better. So yeah, nothing here. 5 gold economy. And those are our 2 options. These don't do anything. So, early game 5 gold isn't the end of the world. Economy can be better, but so often you're getting like nothing useful. I'll go for economy and try to high roll. So this is 3 gold essentially. It's also a heal. So this is XP. This is 60 health. This is very good. Later on, when you have money, technically what I could do is like sell our whole board and try to farm here. I don't love it though. I think I'll just take the XP right now over the health and yeah. So we're not beating this. We can beat this or this. I'll go for the one with 4 golds. I honestly think they both should be the same golds. Like I think it should just be like preference choice. And then you can like adjust based on like, oh, people don't like this one, let's try to make it more engaging. Like right now there's always like, oh, I'll just take the one in the middle because it's not OP, but it gives you 1 more gold, and that's like better overall. Like that's not true, to be fair. Like there are some which the items on the left are just more money overall, so the 1 gold doesn't matter, but like that's not like how people think about it most of the time. So yeah. How much gold do you get per turn? You get 5. You can see on the bottom right here, you get 5 per day. So it's not per turn, it's per day. But you can increase this, and this hero has the best way of increasing it. Honestly, his amount of increase is like so overtuned compared to everyone else, right? It's not that, oh, like everyone else has no money. It's just like this guy has so much money that it feels like everyone has no money in comparison. I'm gonna go for small, medium items here. I guess. I don't think the skills matter, so.
Everyone here is huge. It's terrifying.
I will pick this up so I can sell this, right? So there's an issue of this is if you lose all your 7 gold, and I don't want to lose all my 7 gold, so I'm gonna pick this up and have a replacement. I could definitely spend. So even though like this is still tier 1. Just buying weapons gives you a ton of health, right? So right now it's pretty good. I think I will roll here and just take a look at what we have. This is very good. It's free income. We're gonna pick that up. So just buying this will give you 1 income. Very strong. Right, early. It's over like minimum you have 9 more turns. So you're spending 4, or you're spending 2 gold for 9 gold. But it's even better than that, and the card itself is good. Like ATM is a good card. Like you can definitely like run it in your builds. So we could take 50 health, or we could take items. It's definitely gonna be items. Once again, like with arms dealer, like 50 health is 1 weapon. It's not that impressive. Yeah. So this is already more than 50 health. Okay, crash register is very good early. We're definitely selling this. We're probably also selling this and getting the money as well. So this is really nice because every day you get 3 gold. So basically this is income 3. That's how you'd look at it. And if you buy more, it's more like so. You just have to have space, which is like sometimes annoying, but overall it's OP. Honestly, income 3 like on every turn for very little money, right? And it's pretty easy to farm. So our board state probably is looking like this. So I like keeping this just because when you when you find another copy, it'll double the income, right? So when you buy this, you get 1 income. The upgraded version is 2 income, then 3 income, then 4. You're very likely not going to get 4, but sometimes you can get 2 into 3. So it's nice to hold on to. And then it's very fast, 3-second scaling, so you can play it too if you need to, or you have room for it, that kind of thing. Right now we're just going golf clubs. This is too slow, or there's no damage. 30 damage is nothing, so And I'm not gonna roll. That's all my gold, and I'd have to like sell 2, and I buy one item. It's unlikely that it's gonna be very good. So we're kind of just using our arms dealer advantage to try to win the early fights here. Can you explain the 2 different inventories? Absolutely. So one inventory is the inventory you're using to fight the actual opponent. The other inventory is the inventory you're using to make board space. So we see this board, right? It looks very strong. It is very strong. But because we have arms dealer, we have like 600 more health than we're supposed to. So he uses up all his resources, and then it's like, oh, now you can't win. So this is just arms dealer being broken. Completely trivializes like ammo Vanessas because they don't have reload right now, right? Like if they had port or something, well then they wouldn't have room, right? They don't have the space to play port and everything. But yeah, like once again, like that's just arms dealer kind of showcasing its power. So this is another really nice thing of having properties. Landlord is very strong early. 7 gold for each property is very, very good. So 14 gold is way better than almost anything else I can take this early. So if you can add more properties with Pygmalien, like it can feel pretty good. So sometimes like you auto sell this, but like having properties is just like not a bad thing per level up and stuff like that. So this is getting removed as well in the hotfix. I should probably like went over that, but this is also because people just buy EXP because it's very strong right now, and I will be following along and buying some EXP here. I think I'll go for silver tier items. Though the one issue with that is I can't upgrade my Rego blade if I do that, but the other options aren't very good for me right now, so I will go for silver tier. See if I can find anything. So this is free. Not fantasy. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people like this current patch right now. It's a little bit too like I don't feel like I can really play not like a lot of heroes or options in the current meta. So I do agree in that it's a little bit weird. So I'm spending 4 gold just for 60 health this early is a little bit much. I'm gonna roll and see if I find something good. So it's a Beast of Burden. Honestly, this is another win con, potential win con to play into. Like, kind of like Rego Blade, but this is a lot slower. It's its big weakness. It's just very slow. But it's easier to scale since it's any item and it's not just weapons, so you can like kind of buy whatever you want. I think right now I can probably buy it and not feel horrible about things. I have no room for it though. So I'm gonna buy it, pick it up, and I'm also gonna buy the weapons. And I could spend 2 gold to add damage, but right now I'm not gonna focus too much on the beast. So here we can add. All right, let's see what we're fighting. So basically, our issue is if we die, we want to not die. I think the shield is probably the best for that. I don't think we have an issue. I actually don't think we will lose to Scout Trooper. So once again, this is like we have 1,000 health this early, and that's so much health. And I don't think Scout Trooper can get through that, if I'm being honest. So I think we're probably fine. And we do scale because Golf Club scales, so we should actually be fine, yeah. How can we get access? You currently have to wait until next month, I think. Then it's open beta and everyone has access. Or you can spend $33 to get a Founder's Pass, which is a bit expensive, so not super recommended. Unless you have the money, right? I'm not saying... Like, the game's good enough that if you want to go play in the beta, you can. But there are issues, because like sometimes the servers are down, or sometimes the meta's bad, you know? So it's not like, oh, it's going to be super clean. There will be days where you're like, ah, it's annoying that, you know, everything... I'm having disconnection issues or whatever. But overall, like, the game's very good, and people are playing it, right? So I can definitely feel that. Do Evolver stats reset if we die? Yes, once the game ends, you go back to normal. So it's not like a progression thing. Like once the game ends, you're back to normal. So we're gonna sell this here. Yeah, even though we lose the one, just because we're gonna level up, and the level up will give you a coin from the money tree. So I just want to get the coin here. Upgrade your leftmost weapon is definitely the most broken upgrade. So we get to choose here. It's either Beast of Burden or the Regal Blade. Kind of I would say Regal Blade's better to upgrade, but the thing is Beast of Burden's harder to get because this is a bronze Regal Blade, so it's not that hard to find another. Where this one is already silver, and turning it to gold is like kind of not as easy. So that's, even though I'd rather do this, I think it's probably smarter to do this. Even though that means I have to maybe play this, which is a little bit, you know, it's a little bit slow. But since I do have the arms dealer, I probably, in a lot of fights, I probably do have time for this. So it's kind of an interesting decision. I can definitely see someone saying this is wrong and you should just stack this because this item is broken. You should always do it. But I think I can find a copy is my argument. But I can see that being wrong and just like not true. Just take the Beast of Bird. Just upgrade this. So I'm still thinking about my decision. That's why I'm like I'm not fully sure that that's correct because I've done that before, and then I told myself, oh, I should have just stacked the Regal Blade. Nothing else matters, and it could just be true. Like stack the Regal Blade, it doesn't matter. That it might be smarter to do this, but this is probably higher EV. You know what I mean? So that's kind of why I'm still deciding. Because I do think I can just find another copy of a bronze Regal Blade if I look in the shops. Where I think it's a lot harder to, and even if it's not harder, it's also more expensive, right? So you'd save more money. Where this is 4 gold if you find it. So I'm gonna do what I think is technically correct if the game was balanced. But I think in this meta, it's just probably better to just do this. But I think this is like the technical correct play, but probably wrong in this current meta. So you know what it is. That's how it is sometimes. I'm gonna go small items. Small items are great here. They're very cheap, and I can just like pump. So I definitely think we're still running golf clubs. So it's probably gonna be Beast of Burdens, golf club, and then all the heal items. So we're probably keeping this, and then we're just buying everything. Right? It's 1 cost here. Pumps this up really high. This is pretty good. I'm not going to respect this. This is just here to honestly, this could maybe go, but I guess this is the same as this. But what's it like, this is not here to stack the health. It's just here to feed my beast. You know, that's you are here to feed the beast. That's what is my job. Yeah. Bird's good. Brass knuckles are okay too. So I don't know if I want to keep my issue right now is I don't know if I want to keep this money tree. Right? I could just not run this money tree, and then I have a lot more space. Because right now I don't have space if I'm running the money tree. The money tree is 100 health. So like it's kinda good right now. Is the arguments, but am I keeping ATM? Oh, okay. I could run ATM instead. Okay. Get out of money tree, run ATM. I get to keep the double trigger, and then I can run the succulent on top. I like that a little bit better, I think. And then I have room for the spare coins here. Can we tech? Yeah. Then I have room for the spare coins here. Okay. This is better than BG's. They're different games, guys. It's such a common question, and I have to give like that. They're different games, guys. BG's has its charm, especially dual BG's, right? This doesn't have that dual function at all. So, I'm not gonna go here because I don't have any money. I can't afford this either. I'll just get the small weapon, which is not bad because it will give me health, right? So day 3, right? We have a ton of health here. I'm not going to be super greedy. So the super greedy line is you don't sell these and don't get the 60 health. Just so that maybe once you level you can stack this. But I think we're just gonna just go for the win here and be as strong as possible. Maybe I could be a little stronger, but this is pretty good. Any learning resources? The learning resources are streamers, honestly. Like they'll probably teach you the best. I mean, the other learning resources like see what builds are available, right? Like know what builds exist is also like a pretty good learning resource. So one of the two. Yeah, burn is so good in my opinion. At the moment, I do lose the burn. Burn is fast. That's like the issue. So yeah, end up losing to the burn here. A little bit sad. I went full tempo and it still was barely not enough. I do wonder maybe I would have had like if I kept the money tree I would have had like a little bit more health. So probably money tree would have got me there. So let's say I like sold this bonsai instead and ran money tree. Probably would be enough. Oh well. Live and learn. Still gonna go for small items. You can pretty much buy everything here.
Size dilutes the brain. Mine is remember.
This is pretty nice, and this is 1 gold, and we can roll here too. Upgrade rewards card's pretty good. So these can go. We'll pick that up. And this can go. This can go. This can also go. Though this is not horrible. The level 1 version's kind of bad though, to be fair. But
whoever said money can't buy class had neither.
Functionally, it's fine. Practically, it's not as good.
Shall I gift for you?
If we had money, sell weapons is pretty nice. I think here we're just gonna. So yeah, this needs a revamp in my opinion, but whatever. We can go weapons because it'll give me. So there's 2 angles actually. It's weapon or tool because tools can give you cooldown reduction, and then weapons is just 60. It's more likely to be big, and then it's also 60 health. We do have a ton of health, so the weapons isn't as relevant. And this is still level 1, so I think I'll actually go tools. See if we find anything. This isn't super good. Still 4 gold. Ends up being alright. Hydra dude should be fine for us. He's well, the annoying part is we might just want to run weapons into Hydra dude and not run all the scaling, all the healing stuff, because Hydra dude will deal damage. Well, will scale and deal damage if you use a non-weapon. So there's a world we just like run this, like something like that. The greedy line is you do this too, so that you get the 4 gold. I could see it maybe. How fast can he kill us? I looked at this for a second, already confused. It's because I'm kind of playing fast and not explaining everything, but I could definitely see why you could be confused here. I'm gonna go for. So you have days, you have health, you have levels, you have income, which is where your money is, and at the half point of the day, which is where we are, we get to fight a PvE encounter. You get to choose. So I'm at the PvE encounter, and I'm moving my. I'm trying to play around this particular PvE. He scales every time you use a non-weapon, so I'm reducing my non-weapons to like a minimum, so that he doesn't scale as fast, so we can actually kill him. So each weapon has like their own internal cooldowns: 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 6 seconds, 7 seconds, 4 seconds here. So some things are baited by their cooldown, some things are just generically. When you slow, your items gain 2 crit for the fight. We don't really have slows that often, so not super common thing to do. Upgrade your leftmost weapon. Going from gold to diamond is like very, very broken, so. Now, every time you buy an item, this gains 80 damage, which is just a lot of damage to get this early. So we could have had this at, when you sell a weapon, this gains 40. But I do think, like, currently this is way better. So I'm kind of okay with what we did after, like, seeing the results. Even though we lost a round, though, which I'm kind of not happy about, but yeah. Alright, so we do have a vending machine. We already have the cash register though, so it's a little hard to fit in both vending machine and cash register. It means you have to have 6 spots open, which is like so tough. So I think we're not going to pick that up. These are all pretty expensive items, 8 gold. Booby traps is sometimes good if you have some other... I mean, we do have ATM. We technically could run booby trap ATM. And every 3 seconds we freeze an item. It's honestly not bad. We're probably out of the golf clubs. It's fallen off, I think, at this point. So... could play booby trap here. Kind of okay to try that. We're gonna roll here, see if we find some small items. Yeah, these are small. All of these can go. But we're gonna buy them all just because they're gonna feed our beast. But we're not really gonna run it. I mean, I can run this, like, and so we can get 125 health. We can get a chest, which is just 2 gold, basically. Or we can buy more items. I don't think we really have the money to be, like... Well, let me see. Technically, we have, like, 8 golds right now. 9 if we sell this. It's okay amount of gold. It's not like a huge amount though. I think I'm just gonna take the max HP here. So yeah, almost 20k or 2k, sorry. I've been seeing a lot of this skin around. Just this particular skin. So he's still going golf clubs. Still base form. But you can see the beast, like, look how strong it is, right? 930. It's basically his whole health bar, because he doesn't have arms dealer. So yeah, just gets one shot. Its biggest weakness is it gets frozen and slowed. And it's really painful when it, like, 20-second cooldown on a weapon is like you're dead in most cases. Bronze tier junk items is so good because they're all cheap, and Beast just eats all of them up. So fantastic spot, especially with Diamond. You're so happy. And sometimes you get cooldown reduction as well, which can also be really cool. Honestly, these things can go. So we're gonna move this in here. 1% cooldown, honestly relevant. Like, honestly, I don't hate it. Ooh, 9.9 seconds. Let's go. We're cooking now. I don't think we have any slows, right? No, we don't. So.
Now that's a bargain. Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Ooh, these are more expensive. Kind of a whiff. Kind of a whiff. Don't know if I want to sell these. I do want to buy the shop though. Yeah, I do. So I'm missing. I guess I sell the succulent and then I can just buy these two and skip these.
That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for
you. Right, I need 3 golds just to get 1. I don't want to do that. Yeah, so. But we basically double the stats of Beast of Burden, right? Which is like kind of crazy. We have no money, so we're probably just gonna get an item. Small weapon, just fine. Alright, so we're pretty strong now. This like hitting that shot probably was like our biggest power spike here, so we should be particularly fine. How would you say this learning curve is far off from Battlegrounds? I think Battlegrounds is harder, honestly, to learn. Like, but I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'm the right person to ask, like, what's harder. You know, like, I don't know. They're all, like, the same level of difficulty. You know what I mean? So, I don't know if I can really be a good judge. Right? Like, I'm not the one to ask. Like, ask someone who actually, like, you know, needs, you know, like, that actually, like, has an opinion on, like, what the difficulty levels of the games are. I don't know. We're gonna upgrade our Rego blade. Obviously, it's so far behind, but it's still really strong when you play into it. So considering there's not really other upgrade options I like, I'm gonna still pick on it. Medium items can be pretty good here. See if we find something useful.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge.
Yeah, upgrade cash register is fine, or good even. Also, the weapon is still pretty good. We're gonna sell some of our weapons here.
Just toss that on my back, and I'll trot it to your door.
We're gonna roll and see. A belt. A belt is actually quite good. If I play belt, either I'm not running the Rugo blade for a while and keeping this combo, or I'm splitting up the combo, which means this would go. Though this is good. This is good later. Where, you know, this is also just generically good. But am I? Let me see. I do like the belt though. I do want to pick it up, I think. It's very strong. I like this. I mean, this could go. These can go. I guess these can go anyways, so. So we need 4 gold. So it's this or this. Probably leaning this currently. I want to hold this for a bit. We could also sell these too, if you want to hold this. Also golf clubs. I probably want golf clubs too. Alright, I could sell business card and then I could sell golf clubs. No, I'll go to 7. So that won't be enough. I mean, I don't really need the bird. The bird isn't that core. By anything. Axe craft. I mean, I don't need to move.
Oh, delivery's free. I like the exercise.
So 150 health or looking for tools. Basically, I think I'll look for tools. We already have a ton of health. Though 150 would not be bad. Okay. So the one you crit haste an item, not super relevant. I think the 50% health is gonna be better. Is the freeze better or the random shielding? I think the damage is better than the random freeze right now. Like 1%, one freeze isn't like the end of the world. If you could upgrade the freeze, it's a little bit better. We do have enough damage though, so honestly we have enough damage, right? We do. Don't really need that right now.
Are you sure? Have you noticed I'm huge?
He's just poking me. So that's kind of the issue, like this build. It's a little bit defensive, right? If you like, it's good into lots of small damage, right? Because every damage tick, you're like healing it back up. But into big damage, it's not the greatest. Medium items can still be good because I can hit this, I can hit this, I can hit this. There's a lot of items I can actually hit out here. This is okay, but I tried it twice and it's swift both times. So I think I'll go for this. So this is 100 health a day. It's okay. It's not like super great. I don't know if I want to pay 4 gold for this at the moment. I'm not like super rich. I have not gotten any income increases except for the 1 ATM, so Normally, like early game, you can sometimes have like 10 to 15 if you're lucky.
I used to
Here
own
we
a
have
feline
nothing.
dog, but people thought it
Dog
was
is
cute.
fine. This can go. This can go. So we can buy this and then buy the dog.
Just toss that on my back,
Call it a
and I'll
day.
trot it.
People love this weapon, by the way. Crook. This thing is also getting removed because you played with like any small ball like yo-yo or whatever, yo-yo or bees, and it like a diamond crook is like what 200 damage or something so early. You can definitely like win lobbies with a diamond crook by itself. So this very respectable. I'm not using it though because I already have a big DPS.
Oh,
Crook is but it's getting removed in the hotfix. I agree. Like it has a lot of potential. Yeah. So normally I'd go here. Normally I'd go here and get my income, and I still might. I'm just thinking about it over the small items. I don't have money, so I think I will just take the income, right? So this is universal. Every hero can get this, and it's sometimes for some heroes the only real way of getting like good income. Upgrade our shield. We have one shield. This isn't a good upgrade target in my opinion because it makes it harder to find, and then you want to buy the ATM because then when you buy it, you get the extra income. So when you upgrade it, it makes it a little bit harder. But the other stuff is also pretty bad. I guess we'll go for an economy item. Maybe we get something. Usually, okay, we got a good hit. Usually I get like the small healing one, and I'm just like, but that one's actually playable. So, well, not playable, but it's like it's money. I actually think we one-shot the Lich, right? The Lich is 20. Yeah, we one-shot the Lich here. So, actually pretty good. So we can definitely just run the Lich. I would say like this is what I'm talking about. Like some heroes cannot just look at this and be okay. You're dead. But here you can actually just get there because you have so much health. You survive the poison, and you have enough HP to one-shot here. Oh, I don't want shots. Oh, I needed to sell a thing. Now it's close. Now I'm not 100% sure if we get there. We should. Yeah, we should. Okay. Our regen's not super crazy. If this was like Inferno, you'd be. Oh, I got gaze. That's so good. Petrifying gaze. Freeze all enemy items for 2 seconds if you go half. So if people are rushing you down, you can deal with it. So that's really, really nice. This doesn't work unless you play it, right? Yeah. Okay. Then it's not very good for me. No. Weapons are still pretty good, right? It's still arms dealer scaling, plus it scales your regal. So this can go. We're not playing it. So we'll just buy out as much of the shop as we can. Should probably put this over here.
Action. Enjoy the thrill of battle. Well, you can.
Yeah, so we're not buying the deadly golf clubs.
Make me proud.
Everything else is fair game.
I fight alongside you.
Then here, this is 50, this is 3 gold. They're all kind of whatever. I wouldn't even mind large items, I just don't have the money for it. I might still go. I guess I go chocolate bars. Here. Now, do I want to spend 5 for chocolate bars though? That's the issue. Maybe not. Our money income isn't very high, so I'm just gonna get the base version. 7 golds, and max health is great. Yeah, max health is good. Especially with belts, it's kind of broken, honestly. Because it double dips. And that, like, this is giving you more health, and then you're getting more health from it, and then you gain more health from having more health. So it's like, okay, sure. Is property pig no weapons goods? Well, if you're using property pig, you're playing skyscraper. And skyscraper used to be super omega busted, and then they nerfed it. So now it's not super omega busted, so I wouldn't necessarily say it's like that good anymore. At least compared to the other options Pygmalien has, it doesn't feel as good. Maybe with the nerfs, you kind of have to reluctantly play it, but I wouldn't say it's like, oh, this is the craziest thing to play anymore.
Now that was invigorating.
Get a property or sell tools. Sell tools is usually okay. So we're gonna go in there.
A bad craftsman blames his tool. A good one.
You get this tool a lot and it's free. When you buy it, you get the money back.
I use
So
that brand myself.
I'm not gonna spend all my money here. Maybe for weapons, anything else. Well, upgrades I'll do too. Yeah, so we still have like 4 or 5 days left, so it's not a bad pickup.
Moving up in the world.
Gets three more gold. So this is basically our income, right? Like, you know how I say like we don't have income? Because we have this, we have like, we're basically like 9 income, which is like reasonable. So we could sell to get a crook. Spend 4 gold for a bit of health. Honestly, I'm down.
Bet you'll be surprised when
I'm not gonna spend money here. 1 additional XP or more items or skills. I don't really have money. Like this is a semi-low. Like this is our only money. It's kind of low money game. So we go sell items and try to like use our little bit of money, or we could get an extra EXP, which honestly is okay. It's not like the biggest thing in the world either. I'm okay to just take the EXP, I think, for now. I'm gonna go Cosmic Rock because it has cooldown. And right now our issue is like we're going to be too slow in the late game and people are going to like one-shot us before we even get to attack. So we're definitely looking for the feather here. 12% cooldown reduction is pretty massive, right? The bigger you are, the more you impact. So using it on something with 10 base is actually going to help you a lot. Lupe feels so rare after be moved. Yeah, it is. It's like you're only getting it. Unlucky. You're only getting it like past like level 10-ish or so. So it takes a while before you can see it. So normally I would be interested in going here, but I don't even know if there's anything I can buy. It'd probably be like a lemonade stand. Probably the best thing. I guess I'll go and look, see if I can find lemonade stand. Pygmalien's gym is okay too, but the issue with these items there is you can't upgrade them once you buy them, and they need I think that needs to be like improved, like that you can't upgrade once you buy them, because you buy them and then there's no other way of really upgrading unless you get like very lucky in your event. But even then, the event has better options than upgraded properties, so you wouldn't even bother. So it's like kind of weird. I think I'm gonna roll. I'm not gonna spend money here. Yeah, so nothing great. So we're just gonna skip. Vineyard's okay, but not for this build. We'll definitely take the max health. Economic items can be good. Regen is not very good. Shield is not currently good. It's good sometimes, but not in this current build.
Hello, my friend.
Yeah, so this is free. This is mostly free. It's 1 gold, so it's, I mean, in most cases it's essentially free. And these are rough, but this one you're paying one gold for as well. And you're paying 3 gold for these, which is not bad, honestly. I think I will just pay the 3 gold here. I'll take it for the extra damage.
This will do well for you.
This is really nice early, by the way. If you can pick that up early, it's actually quite nice. But at this stage of the game, it's not super relevant, but it's technically free because it upgrades at the end of the day, right? So I can just hold this and then it'll upgrade and I sell for 6 and I bought it for 6. So, but you can make money if you hold it for like 3-4 days. And that's the easiest to do early. Right, when you're not like being bogged down by other random things you find. But yeah. Quick question, guys. On the website it says 2 heroes are locked and you need gems to buy them. Does that mean we have to pay real money on them? No, you can use the in-game currency to buy them. So, but you do have to be like good or whatever. But yeah, you can definitely use the in-game currency to buy them. Yeah, so this is my issue with Pygmalien compared to the other heroes. Like, this type of Pygmalien is what you fight in the ladder at like 9 wins and stuff. Like, obviously you can low roll the arms dealer and whatever, and then you're not fighting these, right? But like the issue with the matchmaking game is that you're always going to be matchmaked against the high rollers, you know, like because the low rollers will die, right? So it's whatever is high rolling in the meta, right? And this is the high roll in the meta, so you have to have a build that can deal with this, which is like either you freeze or you like. Early game burn is like very good, but once you hit the late game burn, you have to have like super slow or freeze or some other thing. It's not like super easy, and that's like kind of the issue. And like that's not like an easily solvable problem because you'll always be finding like there'll always be something annoying that you'll have to fight in the meta. I don't know why it does that. It flaps their wings sometimes. Let's keep moving. Yeah, so you can see this Regal Blade did not scale as high as I wanted. We haven't really seen like too many weapon shops, but I guess we skipped one. We did skip one, so that is kind of true. But even still, okay. So yeah, now you can buy this. You get 2 income. It's a little late, but still good. It's still 2 income. It's like six or so gold, maybe more. Doesn't cost you too much.
A wise investment, Mr. Pygmalion.
There's a weapon shop. We're definitely gonna compared to these options, we're definitely going to the weapon shop. The other options are not really options here. I mean, sell weapons is just a worse version of this. Double whammy. We could play double whammy actually. We could do that, and then we're just running Visa Verdant, Rigo, double whammy, just all kill you items. We could actually run that. It's actually reasonable here. So I don't know if I have the money. I mean, I guess I sell the rewards card for it. And then it's fine. Giga Cope. It's not that copey. It's not that cope. It's not that copey. It's not Giga Cope. It's like somewhat cope, but Giga's a little too strong, a little too harsh. It's just a tiny amount of cope. Just a little
Carry
cope.
my weapon, I fight alongside you.
Ooh, Lion's Cane's also kind of good. It's probably better than Regal Blade right now, actually. Which is a little sad for Regal. I guess we're out of booby. I don't see us using this anymore. So I go here.
Use it well. Make me proud.
Go here. Go here. Go here.
I prefer action.
Alright, so this is 900. So yeah, Regal, we didn't invest into Regal, and because of that it's a little weak comparative to some of the other options. So yeah. Now we're just like smacking people, so we might not run this anymore. I don't know if it's gonna outscale the other things we have here anymore. So it's either Robo Bouncer or cooldown. I still think cooldown is like our win condition, so we're still gonna go for it. But yeah, this is just a high health build currently. Just obnoxious in my opinion. You can't deal. I farmed a lot of tickets by reroll scumming bunker dino. Yeah, Like, that's the weird thing with normals. You can definitely reroll if you don't like your hit, right? So it's not like encouraging you to like stay on a build. ATM's nice. We're out of this. We're very likely out of this, which sucks to say. Really does suck to say. We still have an extra event, so I'm not gonna waste my 4 gold. Gonna see what's over here. Probably the max health. Alright, so I will sell the Regal Blade. I will commit this out of here because I want the extra 30 so I can get a little bit more health here. And then probably small items over medium. The medium, I guess medium has a lot of things I can find, but I can't afford it, so it doesn't matter that I can buy it. I mean that I could find it because I couldn't buy it. Ooh, a phonograph is great if I had the money. Oh man, I'm getting trouble. It's fine. We buy this. I think I'm not gonna buy the deed and roll. Okay, another ATM I would pick up. There's ATM gaming. ATMs every day. I mean, that's one good way of farming your income, right? Just buy ATM, sell ATM, buy ATM, sell ATM. I did say like you might want to keep it. It's nice because like when you level up, having properties can really help you. But if you have like other properties, then it's fine. And also like if you know you're going to a shop that can sell ATM and you're like, oh, maybe I want to hit it, then you can sell it and like check, right? So there are like ways to min max it, but it's you know, I think you can hold one just so the levels up is better, or you can sell it just to find more copies and scale it one at a time. So we do have a burst build. He does not have flashy reload, but he does have port, and he does have a freeze. But we do have a lot of DPS items, and we also have petrifying gaze, so I'm not too worried. He's also run out of his repeater, and then as soon as this goes off, we do kill him. So we didn't even need our Beast of Burden because we have such high max health that these two can carry. But sometimes you have like this is your only weapon, and then they have like a full flashy reload build and they just one-shot you before this even goes off, and you're just like, yeah, you know. That's the issue of running a 9.9 second weapon. If only it was 9.8, then we'd be fine. Honestly, you could take the globe here just for like 2 turns. It's honestly not that bad of a decision.
It's always that tool you thought you'd never need that ends up saving your butt. A bucket saved my life.
I'm gonna roll and see.
You just never know.
4 gold. Gonna not buy it. So there is a shield skill you can use. There's a couple of them that are applicable. I think they cost 12 gold. We have 12. Or you go double whammy and try to find, but it costs 16, right? If I do that, I'm gonna look here, see if I have a shield skill that's playable. These are not playable. Why is they still offering you toughness here? Don't know. We'll go roaming isles. So there's a world I definitely think you can get away with doing this. Just run this for a turn just so that you can get the 4 extra gold. I don't think we were gonna lose over it. So yeah, a little bit of gold by doing that.
Not all.
Ooh, we got Tropical Island. Wow. That's fantastic. Alright, I guess you're all out of here. So we can upgrade anything. It could be Tropical Island, guys. I'm not against that. Gives us a ton of health and regen, which is honestly gonna scale up our other cards. The other angle is you just do max health. I'm a big Tropical Island fan though, but it's on a different hero usually. But yeah, because that because Vanessa struggles with health compared to this one. This hero does not struggle with health, as you can see. So doesn't matter. I think it's this or belt currently. I think these scale off the belt. So if you upgrade the belt, you upgrade these in essence, and you also tank here. But this is like much slower. The only issue is like technically there's 3 days left. Maybe we lose and there's more. If we lose, I don't know if this is better if we lose. It still might be worse than a belt, actually. I'm going to do it, but I can't tell you that's better. I think higher EV is just belt. Just take the belt and then move on. Yeah, but I didn't do that, so we'll live our lives.
Just taking the first step toward good taste.
Yeah, it's a little bit extra regen.
Tell everyone you got it here.
I'm not gonna buy the non weapons just because I want the max health.
I think that suits you beautifully.
So we can pick up some EXP. Doesn't do anything particularly right now, but I think it's fine.
So, whose tea can I spill for you? You didn't hear it from me, bud.
I actually have to sell this. I don't have to, but I'm going to because I'm gonna get money from here that I'm gonna lose. I'm also gonna lose money because it's gonna give me something here. But I think I'd rather keep the globe anyway, so.
My dreams are
25 max health from belts feels larger than it is. I agree with you. I agree. I think the belt is correct. I'm just being like whatever about it. I do agree belt is correct, you know, in most cases. In almost every case, to be fair. It looks like I'm gonna rely on the petrifying gaze. We'll see if it's enough. The slow is really annoying, but yeah, we do get there.
Defeat does not defeat me.
Right, the petrifying gaze is really nice we picked that up, right? There is a decent chance because he was kind of freeze stunning us with the frost potion. Like that's one of the nice things about Vanessa. You can get frost potion from port and then like kind of freeze stun, if you're lucky. So he was kind of doing that, but this kind of stops it because then they have to they have to stop the haste and all that everything. It has to go back to normalish.
I want what's right for you.
I'm just gonna roll. This is okay though, but I'm just gonna roll. There's no room for that.
overstocked.
You get 2 income. There's like 2 days left, so you're not really gaining that much. But like to be fair, buying stuff is not bad in general, so it's not like the end of the world. I don't think there's any item I would. Well, there are items I would pick up here. I don't know if I want to go there. I think I'm just gonna take the temporary boost. Take the 1,000 health here.
Yes, I will dance with you.
What ends up being nice sometimes is like this 50 gold, right, in the late game. We're like, oh, 50 gold, I could use 50 gold. Like that's like one of the best ways for like Vanessa and Dooley to get money, just like 50 gold legendary items from the PvEs.
You'll win and you
Now we didn't hit that, but you know,
not against me.
theoretically. Upgrade your weapons pretty good. Probably has to be Lion Cane. Lion Cane, when you level up, you gain more HP, so this one doesn't do anything, so it doesn't make sense to prioritize that. If I do this, I level up again, so we're gonna do that.
Everything that goes off, don't tell anyone I told you.
And then we could look for large items and maybe hit like the upgrade to this. It's possible.
Slub shops. So,
Lemonade stands would be good because I have Tropical Island actually. It's probably So I sell the cash register, sell the glove, play that. It's giving me like 100 health per day. Right, basically. Oh, well, more. Yeah, because I can buy small items as on top of that. But 100 health just from Tropical Island is what I'm saying. Which is like basically globe, but it has higher potential. It just costs 24 gold though, right? So you're losing a lot of your money to do that. I think if it was earlier in the day, there's only 2 days left. So it's kind of samey. There's only 2 days left. If this was like much earlier, like 3 days before or something like that, then it's like pretty free for me. But at this point, you're not gaining that much. I'm maybe gaining like 300 health from that, from doing this, which is a little bit more. Like it, right, with the belt, like, you know, maybe 500 or something. But yeah, I think I'll consider skipping it. But I can definitely see picking it up. This is nice because it does mean you gain money. Like, this will give you a lot of money over the course of the game. Once again, like, the game is kind of nearing its end, in my opinion. So you don't have as much time to really abuse it. But it would be okay. And, like, I don't have space, right? Like, I'm trying to think of the space. It does give you, like, a gold per hour. Because this you can sell for gold. You could argue it's, like, better than the cash register. It's more money than the cash register, I'd say. That's true, probably. That's true. Yeah, I actually do agree with that.
Your coins are like dust in my palm, but thank you.
Because cash register is 9 a turn. Oh wow, we got another upgrade our weapon, so everything's diamond then. Could spend our gold for health, which is kind of not what we want to be doing at the moment. So now all of our weapons can kill you. This can kill you, this can kill you, this can kill you too, so everything can kill you.
I should warn you.
Do we know what time the patch is? They said in around an hour and 15 minutes. So I was trying to get 2 games in an hour 50, like in the time, and then we just end after the patch goes. Oh no, it's Armadillo, guys. We're just relying on the freeze, yeah. We're gonna rely on the freeze and then, yeah, then go for the kill. Exactly. That is our whole strategy, guys. We're so lucky we got this. I actually think we'd have such a harder time without this thing. Because it's literally stopping their engine, and then we have time for this 10 seconds to go off. Because that's like the issue with this. Like, compared to Rego Blade, you can kill them in 6 seconds, right? So, like, it's so fast that it doesn't matter. But here, like, 10 seconds is like you're dying. And especially if they have slows or fraud, you're just like, ah. You're just sitting there, you know, getting eaten. So it's a little rough. But yeah, with the gaze, it kind of solves their whole problem. Well, not our whole problem, but it solves like a main issue, I guess. So it's quite nice. I guess we do that, yeah. We don't have any haste in this build, right? No. We're still gonna buy out the shop thing.
Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
Such a good skill, yeah. It's so good.
Part to clean up the bazaar.
It's also the upgraded version because we got it from the Lich, right? So it freezes for 2 seconds. Where the Gorgon one, right, is only 1, right? But this one's a little bit better. It's not like a big deal, but I wanted to mention it. Like, what's important is stopping their flow, right? Stopping their haste, stopping all their little things. I think this still works even when it's in here. No, it doesn't. Okay, that's weird. It shouldn't mess up like that, but it apparently does. So I lost a second of cooldown, guys. I hope it doesn't kill us, but yeah.
Sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
Gumball's free, but it doesn't really do anything. I don't have any large items I'm gonna buy at this point. Everything is diamond. I guess I take the EXP then. My positioning is so irrelevant, yeah.
The dunes are waves or a swift gold. To be a dervish is to be free. Join us. It's all about
Ooh, genie lamp.
gotta know what you're fighting.
That's really good because I can stack health legitimately. I can just stack health on it. Probably just spend our resources. Do I want to spend all my stuff? I've actually upgraded everything. So this is the issue about not upgrading the belt. There's no way to upgrade the belt. There's no upgrade belt option. Upgrade a medium item. Like there's no way. So you have to rely on like the 5 or the 6 and the 11 for it. Otherwise you know. So that's like the big argument of like I should have done that over this because it doesn't matter, and I agree. But you know, I went for the wrong play. You know, and I'm just showing you. The punishment isn't like the end of the world, but it is notable. It is notably bad or notably worse. We'll just take the health here. I'll take ghetto weapons. I don't have any money anyway, so it's not like I have it's not like I have a choice. It's the last fight, so I don't need globe anymore, so globe can definitely go. Here I will definitely take the 1400 shielding. I think that's probably does more. Well, I don't know if it does more. I don't know if it does more. That's maybe not true. Skills could be better than 14 shields. Yeah, we have the money for it. We'll look. This is bad. This is not helpful. Yeah, these are the issues. We could get 20% in max health heal. I mean, that's not doing anything. If they're beating us, they're beating us. We have no crit, so I don't know. I don't feel like this matters either. Yeah, this is why I kind of just wanted the armor, because if I'm attacking like 5 times, that they're dead. There's no way that's ever gonna be useful. We probably just take the 10% crit on the left item, which is probably have to be the cane. I guess it has to be the cane.
The Bazaar is a rabid beast.
Alright, so we can sell this. Go to the genie. And just stack some health. We don't really care about recovering prestige. Even if we go to 20 prestige, it doesn't do flawless if you do that, right? I'm just checking. I don't know if people have done, like, let's say you're at 17 prestige, you go up to 20. It's not going to say flawless victory, right? That would be so troll. I almost want to try. Yeah, I don't think it would. I heard it does. Okay, I'm down to try.
Of course. Every fool's favorite wish.
It does. It does. That's crazy. Well, we need a win. We need a win though. So let's see. Oh man, these can be hard. But the nice thing once again is we have double their health, and we do have the gaze, and they're kind of slow. They don't have a yo-yo. Oh, they don't. They're missing yo-yo, so they're actually losing a lot of damage. If they have a yo-yo here, it's a lot faster, right? Because you'll have so much more damage, but they don't have a yo-yo, so.
You can learn if the elder could see me now.
It's legit flawless? That's so silly. What? I cheated. I cheated. Oh, I guess it's perfect victory and not flawless. Okay. I guess it's kind of correct. It's not flawless victory. It's just perfect. Okay. The question is to give you a diamond victory? Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. Kind of cheating that one, but yeah. So we're playing Pygmalien, which I think is the best hero of this patch because of Arms Dealer. We got Arms Dealer, and that's really as simple as no. It was a little complicated. So we had 2 choices. We got an early Regal Blade, and then we had this Beast of Burden, which I opened up, and I like both options a little bit. The only issue was we had to organically buy the Regal. So like the best start is Regal Blade plus Arms Dealer, but you really just need Arms Dealer. The Regal Blade is like you can pick up, right, and it's fine. But the Burden was already silver and the Regal was bronze, and we had the option to upgrade whatever. And I think it's a bigger power spike to make the silver into the gold than to make the bronze into a silver. Like it's still not that good. So we went for silver into gold, and then we just like committed to it, and that felt pretty good. We were running like some like random free stuff for it in the mid game, but then eventually we found like a Lion's Cane. Well, we found a belt, and then we found Lion's Cane and the whammy, and it just like we had a lot of HP at that point, so we just run that. We beat Lich and got Petrifying Gaze, which literally won us like I think this skill alone won us 2 or 3 fights. So without this skill, we would have died. So it's not like, oh, we got this and it was very free. We also had this. This was really... Because the biggest weakness of this is that it's too slow. Same thing with this. This thing is 12 seconds. It's not going off in most games unless you have so much HP. So that's kind of like the issue of these. But like obviously, you're playing these because you have a ton of health. If you don't have a ton of health, then you're not playing it. So it doesn't make sense. So you're really... It's really only being played if you have a chance for it going off. Same thing with the Lion's Cane. But Lion's Cane's a lot better because it's 6 seconds, so you can actually fight and kill people. But yeah, kind of typical. Like this is like the high rolling Pygmalions that you fight on the ladder, and you're like, damn, why are they here? You know, I hate this hero. You know, that kind of thing. I'm sorry, it's me. I'm doing it. But we can play a different hero.